This video presents the Swiss technology-based ERI Artificial Intelligence Health Examination. You will see an example of psychosomatization, which demonstrates how stress and emotional tension can change a person's health condition. Psychosomatization means the impact of the psyche on the physical body and the weakening of its organ functions. An interesting feature of ERI is to detect molecules which are released from nerve cells during certain emotional situations, so-called neuropeptides, and through which ERI can analyze the mental state of a person. The next slides are original screenshots of the ERI analysis of a patient who is in permanent stress due to his managerial function. General screening of the patient provides a list of critical markers, amongst which we also see several psychic markers, referring to the prevailing emotions of the patient. Their relevance is listed from the bottom. Here we see the critical mental marker, nervousness. The ERI software uses artificial intelligence which, by analyzing a huge amount of data, makes it possible to find interdependencies and connections between emotional triggers and manifested physical problems. We can follow the whole causality and see that final impact of nervousness leading to a problem with stabilization of the patient's blood pressure. General screening of the body system highlights neural tissue in the green, most critical zone, together with a circulatory system. The same problems with cardio and stabilization of blood pressure is also shown in the screening of inflammatory processes. This means that nervousness has already altered the normal physiological function of the cardio system. The next logical step is to look at the screening of the entire cardiovascular system. Here, ERI provides a detailed list of vessels and arteries that are most deviated from the norm. 3 times the carotid artery in the green zone represents the most critical pathology. The carotid artery is manifested again also in the screening of brain and neck vessels, which already indicates a more severe problem with the vessel. During the examination, the patient sees the location of his problem and receives a detailed explanation of how and why the problem arose. Thanks to ERI, the patient becomes aware of the wider context of the main causes leading to the problem, which motivates him to self-reflect and change in critical attitudes and lifestyle. This patient should clearly analyze the causes of his nervousness. The screening of psychosomatic trauma, where we see markedly the most critical psychic markers, suggests the changes he should make. It is a lack of optimism, permanence, and hence also a feeling of great responsibility. These are mainly indicators leading to the patient's nervousness and tension, and which have an impact on changes in his cardiovascular system. ERI artificial intelligence knows exactly how a healthy organ looks and what is the reality. If some organ does not broadcast the correct signal, ERI software generates a correcting signal that harmonizes the main deviation from the standard. The outcome of this digital examination is a complete screening of the health state, the exact location of the pathology, and very precise identification of the underlying cause of the disease. ERI is available in software versions for physicians and also for patients. The examination and corrections take 60 minutes. It is a modern way to monitor health, prevent diseases, and maintain a high quality of life in the long term.